Hey everyone, this is Afro Blitz, still gaming, coming at you with our bi-weekly podcast. Uh, Gentlemen, introduce yourselves, please.
You already know who it is. Dr. Cartoon's always on that Cartoon Hustle, aka Barry Savage. You already know.
How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Dwayne's World 34, aka Dwayne Jake.
Excellent, excellent. And you already know what it is. To the foot is mysteriously absent. Don't know where he is, but whatever. We're
dealing
doing
with
it.
his, he's dealing with his OnlyFans clients right
on,
Yeah.
on his to the foot page. You know,
Yeah.
some of y'all got that foot fetish out there. That's what you want to see. But anyway, so the other night, what was it? Last night, night before? I don't even know. I don't watch these shows. The
2 nights
Grammys.
ago, yeah.
2 nights ago. 2 nights ago. Oh shit. Okay, cool. The Grammys. The Grammys happened, and you know, every year some controversy, someone has something to complain about with the Grammys. This time, cancel culture is going after Bill Burr again. They seem to have a hard on for Bill. Do you know why they have a hard on? Because he does not care about these sensitive snowflakes out here. So he said a bunch of stuff, and I believe there's a little clip I could play, and then we'll talk about it. Hopefully, you guys will not be watching my other tabs because my other tabs are completely normal. Okay, this is. Okay, let's see here.
All right, bro. Is it just me or there was no audio there?
Oh, there was no audio. It didn't get the audio. Okay, that's
Yeah.
sad. That's sad. I'm sorry.
we
I'm
just
sorry.
we sat through the whole thing and there was like literally no audio. I'm like, should I say anything or should
No, y'all should have interrupted right away. Y'all should have
Yeah,
interrupted
sorry.
right away.
That was a bit of a thing.
See, y'all just let me sit here, listen to it, and look stupid.
Yeah, my bad.
Look stupid. See,
sorry.
internet. You see,
I'm
you see
sorry.
who I have to work with. You see who I have to work
I
with.
feel bad. That was a bit of a
Well,
we'll just
basically,
cut that out. We'll just cut that out.
no, we're leaving that right in there. That's candid. That's lovely right there. Anyway, that shows we're human. That shows we're human. Where was I going? Yeah, okay, had a brain fart. So anyway, y'all didn't hear it either way. So Bill Burr mocks the pianist who performed directly before him, butchered the winner's name for the tropical Latin album, the best tropical Latin album, whatever, and ridicules feminists all in the same breath, which for Bill Burr is just completely normal. If anything, he was a bit tame by the looks of it to me.
Yeah.
What do y'all think?
spare. Like this whole cancel culture can spare me. You know what I mean? Like you're wasting time on this shit. You know what I mean? Really, this is what we. This is the guy you're coming after. Like the one thing I always know about the cancel culture is it always backfires at them all the time. And this is not the first time they did this and it backfired at them. So it's like you're not really hurting him. He makes his own money, you know what I mean? And he has his own podcast. So I don't know what you're trying to cancel. Like what are you trying to accomplish?
And he's a successful comedian, very, very successful, or fairly successful.
Well, he is, yeah. He is.
Yeah.
No, he is successful. That's the only reason they're trying to cancel him. And they even had the audacity. I saw in the paper yesterday. They tried to go after his wife too.
Oh,
Yeah.
See
that's lacking class.
No. That's one thing I don't like. You don't go attacking person's wife. You don't know them, right?
Yeah.
And it's very despicable. If you're gonna attack Bill Burr, but don't attack his family. You know nothing about his family. You know what I mean? And you know what? God bless his wife. His wife stood up. She stood up for herself and told that guy to fuck off. So you know what I mean? So other than that though, this is I can't stand the cancel culture. you think that you're fighting for something, but it's really counterintuitive. Like, it's really stupid. It's very contradictory. So these, I don't know what they're trying to cancel. You know what I mean? So they they can just shut the fuck up. Like, my God, I'm tired of hearing them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dwayne's World, any further thoughts?
I'm just gonna add on to what Chris said. Cancel culture is a cancer. It's just made of toxic people who have nothing going on in life, literally, but to go around canceling. These people are not even fans, you know. They're just sad people that have nothing else going on, you know. They might be feeling something in life that they feel that they think they're doing, you know, a service to, you know, but they're just people expressing opinions which are completely wrong. And unfortunately, most of the corporations, Disney, listen to the Twitter mob and cancel culture. That's all I got to say about this. And you know what? When it comes to Bill Burr is also he's a Bostonite. Okay. You can't expect a Bostonite to be tame. What he said in his mind was not, it was not offensive. And I didn't find it offensive. I found it hilarious. But when people come out with statements like, Bill Burr is the perfect example of white men deserve to be kept in cages, and that quote itself just explains why you're a racist and a misinterest in that fucking sentence right there. When people who are encouraging cancel culture say shit like that, it just shows that you have something bad inside of yourself, and you're toxic. Ergo, you want to display it on said cancelees. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? If that makes sense. So it's just a toxic cancer that's perpetuating itself and has always perpetuated itself.
And the one thing about cancel culture is when you're trying to cancel a person, you just made them more popular, which I've always
Exactly.
noticed. Which I've always noticed, right? So he's probably, the thing is right now is like, you could say, yo, you could try to cancel him, but he's gonna get more popular and more popular, and he's gonna get more venues. Like, they try
Yeah.
to cancel him SNL, it backfired at them. They try to cancel him at his stand up comedy, backfired. So it's like
They tried to cancel him when they found out
you
he
know what
was in the
it's like.
Mandalorian.
Oh, dude, they try to do that all, and it backfired. But what I'm trying to tell you, you know what it's like? Cancel culture reminds me of the Wile E. Coyote trying to chase the Roadrunner. And no matter what he does, he tries his hardest, and he just fails. This is what I
Yeah.
see, man. And to be honest, they just need to stop and just and and the one thing I love about the cancel culture is they're just as bad as of a piece of shit as they are. You know what I mean? There's a saying that goes, right? When you point a finger at someone, three is pointed right back at
Right
you.
back at you. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I can't stand them. But anyways, that's my take.
Sounds like a good take. I nothing to say. I agree with everything you said. It is a cancer. It is a cancer, and so we'll be moving on to our next topic. Something fairly interesting. Captain Marvel. No, Captain America. Captain America is getting a reskin. You know, comic books have multiple universes, and in one universe, Captain America is LGBTQ, part of that community. A character called Aaron Fisher. And if you have not seen the a picture of this character, showing you right now here he slash she is. I'm not sure how Aaron identifies. So you know, but
Look at him. Look at
that's
him.
the that's the
Bro.
design they have gone with.
make him look like the redneck from Pulp Fiction.
You know who Aaron Fisher
Excuse
reminds
me,
me.
he's pansexual.
Aaron
Pansexual.
Aaron Fisher reminds me of any of you played Infamous Second Son? I don't know. He just reminds me of the main character
Yeah,
from
No,
yeah.
dude,
Main
he
for some
looks
character.
reason.
like, dude. You know what he looks like? He looks like, I don't know if you guys watch Pulp Fiction. The
Yeah.
redneck that owned the
Yeah,
pawn
the
store.
hillbilly. Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of.
Mm.
I'm like, why would they make him look like this?
Oh, okay. So it's an openly gay man,
Yeah.
and self-proclaimed Captain America.
Why did they
Of
give
the
him a shitty
railways.
mullet? He has a
I don't know.
shitty mullet.
Yeah, I'm not really feeling the design. I feel like yeah, they if they want to make a gay Captain America, fine, but just make him look normal.
No,
Gay people are
here's the-
normal, you know. Like
I
don't
think
have-
I think he's pansexual though. So that's what I read was what's his name? The guy who made Victor Von Doom made him pansexual. Is he gay or pansexual? I read pansexual. Oh, openly gay. Okay.
yeah, it says right there. I did
Okay.
not misquote, my friend.
Mhm.
Oh, he doesn't
That's a
exactly
terrible
have the
design.
powers or resources of Steve Rogers. So I guess maybe he has some of the powers.
Why does he
Um,
look like a? Why does he look like a perverted redneck man? Like, bro, he looks like. Come on, man.
Yeah, I agree. They could have like the the overalls.
Dude, I can't take this serious.
The overalls.
This is a
you know,
joke.
the overalls are not great.
Bro,
right.
who the fuck? Who's still? Is that a thing?
See, but they want to appeal. They want to appeal to a certain audience, right? They want to
Dude, who
appeal
the
to
fuck
that
is-
LGBTQA. They're pandering to them right now. This is why they've designed it in such a way, and they're launching it on Pride Month. In Pride Month.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But I disagree. Like, because you could say the same thing about Miles Morales for the black community.
Yeah.
That they're just pandering to a community. So you can't necessarily say that everyone wants to see a little bit of representation of
But
their.
here's the thing with here's the thing though. I don't like this cut and paste bullshit. Please create new superheroes. I would love to see a new superhero.
Yeah, that's true.
This
That's
cut
true.
and like, you know what I mean? Like, I would love to see a new superhero in the Marvel universe. You know what I mean? This cut and paste nonsense is lazy. It's lazy. And the fact that you made this guy look like he's straight from fucking Florida, man. Come on, man. With a shitty mullet.
I know, and you're right, and you could even say, and for those people who want to say that
What's
that
up,
black
you bitch
characters
ass
only
niggas?
got cut and paste characters. No, you got Static Shock, you got a bunch of other black characters. You know, you got Luke Cage already established; they are themselves, whatever. So just have a gay character
Yeah.
be, create a new gay character for a
Exactly.
comic, and and don't be mad if no one likes him. That just means you need to create a better one.
Yeah.
Because there's a bunch of characters of color that suck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like for instance, Falcon. He's not a great superhero. I'm not a big fan.
Yeah.
He's just there. I'm like, what's this guy
But
doing?
Falcon has some very existential powers. He's good in his own way. He
I
does
disagree.
what he does, and he
Yeah.
really.
I
Okay.
disagree.
But the whole
I
point
disagree.
with
I
this
highly agree.
the whole point with this was dude, don't just force it in there for the sake of forcing it in there. Not everybody has to be gay, not everybody has to be queer, not everybody. Don't force it in there. Let it come naturally. And I have to add, sorry, go ahead.
No, finish what you're saying.
You know what I also
Okay.
remembered? I
Let me
remember
finish what you're saying.
Okay, so I also have to add or tag on to Chris's point. Just make something original. Make something original. Nobody wants to see the same old fucking recycled bullshit over and over and over again. Everybody wants to see a new Marvel character. Nobody wants to see Captain America 2.0, Oh, same with what's her name? The black Iron Man. You know that, right? So there's a black Iron Man. Now, I'm all for represented. Yeah, there's a girl. Yeah, she's a woman too, and
Yeah, I
I'm
remember.
okay.
I remember.
I am completely okay with that. Okay, but now what you're doing is you're just taking that original concept, which has been good, successful, etc., in movies and even in the comics. Okay, Iron Man. Okay, you're taking that and you're just pandering to a certain audience when you can be coming out with a new character, a brand new character. I think originality right now is dead. I think that's why everything is so recycled and
It's just
like
it's just lacking. The
And you know
originality
what?
is
exactly.
lacking.
And you know
Yeah,
Cartoons,
no,
go
it's
ahead.
dead. It's completely dead.
you know
I
what
think
too?
Hollywood is bankrupt.
Oh yeah, man. And you know what too? DC did some stupid shit too. Because I remember one time they did an Arabic Green Lantern with a like. Why is he holding a gun? Why is he holding a gun?
That's just terrible.
Stupidest thing I've ever seen. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? He has a ring. He's holding a gun. Are you kidding me now?
That don't make no dang sense.
Makes no sense.
But yeah, so To the Foot has finally decided to join us. Thank you.
Hey,
Finally.
what's up? What's
Okay.
up?
Cheers, man. Cheers, man. What's happening?
Cheers. Cheers.
So first of all, you joined and we didn't have to do no audio. You sound fantastic. That's perfect. We can hear you. That's
Thank you,
good.
sir. Thank you.
So if you did not know, we're talking about the LGBTQ Captain America. What are your thoughts
so,
on that?
So you mean I came in the perfect time?
Oh Lord, I'm worried now. What do you gotta say?
No, man, I'm not worried. Talk your talk, man. Say it with your chest.
Well, seriously, after I saw the picture, I didn't really know how to feel about it. I'm gonna be real. And now with the way how everything is going, clearly I'm not surprised about it, man. They are gonna create like different versions of every character now. So I looked at it and I was like, so what? We all know who the original captain is.
Yeah.
Listen, that shit don't even exist to me, period. And that don't mean I hate LGBT or them crap. That got nothing to do with me, okay? I just like Captain America, and that's who I know as Captain America. If they created an LGBT Captain America, good for them. They could read that all they want. I'm just gonna focus on my Captain America, the original. That's how pretty much I feel about it.
Yeah.
So
absolutely. So,
Yeah.
but just just for a thought for people's like, oh, you see representation, blah blah, changing up, see different stuff. I'm just saying, if there was like already a black superhero or a gay superhero, and you change that to a straight white guy, the whole internet would be in uproar. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Imagine Black
Yeah.
Panther
Double
with a
standard
white
right there.
person.
Double standard.
Yeah, imagine Black Panther. They changed it. Yeah, we're gonna make him white.
Yeah. We done see how, like, don't give a double standard. We're not trying to do that over here. Make another character.
Exactly.
That's it.
It's
That's it.
originality.
Yeah.
Make another character. That's all we're
hold on,
saying.
I'll be back.
Disappearing again. Anyway, so now that we ended that topic, let's move on here. Our next one is Bethesda. See, I pronounced it correctly this time. Pronounced correctly this time. Todd Howard has now openly admitted that Fallout 76 was
a disaster.
Was a crapshoot. was just terrible. Just terrible. They screwed up. He says there was very little they did not screw up. And just so y'all don't think I'm making that up, I will share a link.
Exactly.
Oh, no, don't do this to me. Did I copy it right?
Do you want me to shut up?
If you have it up, sure.
I do.
Oh, nope, I got it. Okay. Because I wouldn't make this stuff up. Well, what? How would that serve me?
Never
See,
make this stuff up.
Look at that. So right there in the title. There was very little we didn't screw up on Fallout 76 launch.
There was very little. What kind of apology?
Yeah.
Was that?
It's
No,
it's not an apology. I mean, they've apologized so many times for this disaster of a game. And you know what? Here's the thing, though. They're still on it. It still has a huge audience. You know that, right? Huge audience. Yeah, huge audience. I have no idea who the fuck plays this shit. But apparently, they still have a huge audience for Fallout 76. And there's updates, there's patches, etc., etc. It's still buggy and glitchy. Okay.
Yep.
There's three new DLCs. I think it's called Wastelanders.
Yeah,
Broken.
I'll put that up because I believe
Yeah.
you sent that as well. They have updates coming that'll fix the issues.
Yeah, yeah. But this was a shit show for game.
Oh,
And I'm
yes.
not talking about the fact that it was glitchy, buggy, etc. It was just a shit show of a game, man. Because it was live service. B, it had a lot of loot box like mechanics. Has a lot of loot box like mechanics, and there's a lot of pay to play, and there's a lot of. They say the skins are only cosmetic. The thing is only cosmetic. That is only cosmetic. But no, man, you can't. There's a lot of things, a lot of walls that you will hit. If you're playing this game for free, you won't be able to proceed forward without paying for something. Anyway, it was a shit show all around. And finally, I think it was Microsoft, under Microsoft's pressure. Now that Microsoft has acquired Bethesda Softworks, that said, hey, you know what? I think you guys should say something about Fallout 76.
Yeah,
Like, what do you guys think?
they mentioned Microsoft right here. He thinks Microsoft's resources will help Bethesda prevent future launch mishaps, which is very good. And I quickly glanced through the patches and updates they're talking about. And there's just a lot of stuff. Store more stuff, like increasing how much you could store, the limit, the food sorting, your inventory, all kinds of stuff. Just so much.
And they have a
to improve,
roadmap. They have a
right?
roadmap.
Just a note, this article is from like January 27, 2021, so I don't know if this stuff has been updated already. But just to give you an idea, like they just had a lot to fix. I remember that launch and the subsequent disaster after. Poor people who pre-ordered that bad boy. And wasn't there some pre-order bag or something? Supposed to be like a canvas bag that turned out to be like a plastic bag or something. No, we go touch on the whole thing because it's all part of it.
It was nylon. It was fucking nylon. Yeah, it was a nylon bag. It was supposed to be canvas, but the whole thing ended up being nylon. And it was such a clusterfuck. Honestly, that was such a clusterfuck. The special T51 helmets, they had mold infestations in them. Yeah. Did you know about that? Gross. So EB was saying, yeah, exactly.
That's gross.
That launch was such a disaster. Honestly, I think Bethesda escaped. You know what? With everybody getting sued right now, I'm surprised Bethesda didn't face a lawsuit for Fallout 76. They did for Fallout 4, but they didn't for Fallout 76. I don't know why. They just literally got away with murder. Okay.
Maybe the cancel culture is the ones that are playing the fucking game.
Oh man.
I wouldn't be surprised. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised, to tell you the truth. These are the same kids that are, because they're kids. Honestly, I've tried it out twice, and they're kids. They're nothing but kids. They attack their own teammates. You know, they come and attack you for no reason, PvP or no PvP, and it's annoying. Yeah. Super annoying.
It is. Flamethrower, any thoughts on Fallout 76?
Oh Lord, go ahead. Why you put me in these situations? Listen, Fallout have its own like religion core fan. Okay, like they ain't going nowhere. No matter how shit the game gets, they're still gonna be there waiting for the next one to come out. As far as I see, it's kind of like Halo. Halo have its core fans. Like they could make 100 shitty Halos, and his fans will complain about it, and they'll be in line for the next one coming out. So I don't see. That's why That's why the game company is never gonna apologize because they know their core fans is just gonna be there. But I mean, now that they joined Microsoft, hopefully Microsoft could put their foot in their ass and get them to make sure the game is straightforward before they release them. But as far as I see it, man, Fallout is always gonna be there, man. It's always gonna be there because people love that trash. I mean, I call it trash because I don't play that shit. But hey, for the fans that love it, kudos to you, man. Hopefully you're happy now, and hopefully you'll get a new Fallout that comes out straight banging. That's what I can say about it, man. Because if that shit happened to God of War, I'll be out here fucking vexed as hell. You all know why? Because God of War is my favorite game. So kudos to you for talking your shit and letting them apologize, and hopefully you'll get a new one.
All right. Don't need to say nothing after that.
Yeah.
So, next topic. Another government is is going after these loot boxes. The German Parliament.
Yes, Hitler and his
German,
people.
yeah,
The
wow.
Bundestag. The Bundestag, yeah.
German Parliament proposed a bill to classify loot boxes as 18A and a gambling mechanic. Then backtracks. What? Why did they back off of this? What's going on?
Why did they back off?
Oh. I don't know.
That's weird, man. Because
You
I
know what?
was
You
kind
know
of
what it
actually,
is?
I
can
was
tell you why.
liking what they were doing.
You know what? Guess what happens? Who? Okay, let me ask you a question. How do governments and politicians make money?
Corporations.
Exactly. Hey man,
So you trying to say they bribed them a little bit, and that
Yeah,
shut
you
them
have
up?
lobby. This is why you have lobbyists, right? You have lobbyists going around
They gave
lobbying
them a
for
little
different
dough, huh?
corporations. Yeah, exactly. They do.
yeah,
They do.
say hey man, you're
I
making a
see.
little hush hush money. Like shut the fuck up and
They're
let the
like, hold
gambling
this
thing
down, shut your
go
mouth.
on, man. We don't care about the little
Mm.
kids. As long as you're making money,
Yeah. Yeah. He's
Simple as that.
I
absolutely correct.
mean, it's
Absolutely correct.
possible.
That's possible, but you know what I mean. That's just a theory. That couldn't that may not be a fact, but it's a theory, right? So
I
It's a very
mean,
plausible
Here's
theory.
the article in question
mhm.
because I want to make sure none of y'all think we just pulling this stuff out our buttholes. You know what I'm saying? And there he goes, right in the title. Right in the title. Then backtracks. So which part do they backtrack on?
They
I don't know.
backtracked on the fact that they won't be going through with this, and they I don't you know what I think what happened, or giving it an 18 plus rating and classifying it as gambling mechanics is what I mean.
Yeah.
What happened is exactly what Chris said. One of the lobbyists probably came to the prominent parliamentary whatever MP or whatever, right? And he was like, I'll give you X amount of money if you don't go through with this, because obviously they represent EA, Ubisoft, okay? Whatever German companies or European game companies are out there as well, not just EA and Ubisoft. And to be honest, EA has a huge stake in European gaming. Okay, North American gaming and is not the only are not the only ones that make money off of loot boxes and all that stuff.
Oh no,
It's also
absolutely.
yeah. And look at the fact that the euro is more is higher than the American dollar is. Okay, so people are paying in euros every time they open those fucking loot boxes.
Yep.
So there's a lot of profit to be made.
Oh no, and of course, and you know what's one of the biggest the biggest sports in Europe? FIFA.
FIFA.
man.
Yeah.
And you know
FIFA.
the FIFA teams, whatever that special thing is, we get them little gold cards and the game's like crack for them over
Yeah,
there, right? So
man.
they'd be playing that FIFA leagues to the foot. Why don't you play the FIFA leagues, man? Why don't you get your loot box on?
Sorry, before you start, Benji,
Do I
I
look that
wanted to
rich
say
to you?
something. Sorry, before you start, Benji, there's also somebody online that's selling all these FIFA loot boxes, the gold boxes and all that shit for $2,000 fucking dollars, bro. $2,000. I am dead serious.
To the foot. to the foot. Start playing and get them loot boxes. Get them
Listen,
boxes to sell.
listen, I'm not getting none of that crap, bro. No way I'm doing that, bro. You know me, man. I play regularly and I try to get everything the hard way, man. I can't be paying extra. Like games are what, $100? That should come with the loot boxes for games being $100. Like, let's be real here.
No, real talk. No, yo,
Like, for real,
I
bro.
agree.
I'm paying
If I'm paying
$100 for a game
Yeah,
that should come with all the DLCs and everything that comes with it. But
yeah.
Yeah,
hey, it's the new age of gaming right now, and it is what it is, man. You got kids that will cry for their family to put your credit card online to get the loot boxes. So I
exactly.
ain't about that life, yo. I'm gonna play the hard way and get better, and then still whoop their ass, even though they got the loot box.
Mm.
True that. True that. So, next topic is Microsoft. They can't be stopped. They cannot be stopped. Microsoft is
Because they
looking
got
to
the money, man.
hold on. Microsoft is looking to buy Konami and Sega.
Oh shit!
Which
Yeah.
you know what? You know what? I'm just like, what will be left to play? What studios are they leaving for Sony? Trying to buy up all the studios. Next thing you
I
know,
mean,
they buying up
what
Guerrilla
game?
Games. They buying up Santa Monica Studios.
No, that's
That
never gonna
that
happen
ain't never
because
gonna happen, bro.
Sony.
listen,
Yeah,
That
that's
ain't
never gonna
happening.
happen.
listen. When those studios see that Microsoft money getting thrown at them, 7 billion. Okay, I'm
That's
coming.
not gonna
Yeah,
happen. That's never gonna happen.
they
Never gonna
they
happen.
might though. Yeah, they might.
Listen,
If
You
they
think
throw a
so?
whole bunch of money at them, yeah, yo,
Microsoft
if
is
they
trying
put
to buy
enough money,
everyone and then put all the dang games on Game Pass. Those
bro,
bastards.
See, I told you,
bro,
man.
if they
Game
show
Pass
them
is the
enough
fucking
money,
future, eh?
yeah, if they put enough money on them, hey, they might actually leave Sony and go to them. So you never know.
The thing is, though, is that why would you buy those two? You know what, like that's cool
No,
that you
I
want
could
to
see
buy
them
those
buying Sega
companies,
though. I could see them
but like,
buying
why would you
Sega, but
buy?
I don't know why they will buy Konami because I mean it's not like Kojima is there.
Yeah, but they still have valuable
Assets.
Yeah.
Like
IPs,
what?
right?
Like what? That's what I'm thinking of. I'm trying to think of any valuable IPs that they get apart from the great
Metal
Kojima.
Gear. Metal Gear.
They got Metal Gear.
Don't
They
they
Yeah,
got
have Metal Gear? Yeah.
yeah, they
yeah,
have
but
Metal
who
Gear.
They
made
They
have
it?
got
Silent
Silent
Hill.
Hill.
Yeah, but who
Yo,
made
Silent
those?
Hill's been. You know what? I'm sorry,
Yeah, I
guys. I
know.
haven't been hearing Silent Hill for a minute now.
As no,
There's a new
Yeah,
Silent Hill game coming
Metal
out.
Gear was
yeah,
good because of Kojima, and he's gone.
Because Konami is in charge and messing up everything. So they need to let Microsoft buy them and be like, y'all messing up. Y'all need to behave yourselves and stop doing foolishness like making Metal Gear Zombies. What the heck was that? That was just terrible.
I,
You
I
know?
know, but I'm saying Kojima was. I mean, Konami was basically known for the Metal Gear game and maybe Castlevania, let's say, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
both games were made by the great Kojima, and he's gone. Apart from that, I don't really see any game that they have that I really want to play from Konami. Really, let's be real. So I could see them buying Sega. If they get Sega, that would be great for them because Sega got a lot of great games they could actually bring back to life. For real talk.
Yep.
But buying Konami to me is like, man, I don't really care about that. So I mean, good for them though. Kudos for them because they definitely gonna get a lot of exclusives about damn time. They
Yeah,
actually
So,
start
well,
so
purchasing
here's the
stuff.
thing, though. My question is Sega gonna buy back the characters like Sonic and all that from Nintendo? Because I remember Nintendo had Sonic and all those. How was that? How would that work though?
No, but I still think Sega owns Sonic though. I don't think Nintendo. I think they just kind of borrowed it. I don't think they
Yeah,
own Sonic.
they just paid for loyalties for Sonic.
Yeah,
Sonic the
it's
Hedgehog.
just like yeah, it's just like how they pay for Snake to be in I think Smash Bros. Like a couple years ago.
yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, I think they
He
probably
was
just paid to
he was
have him in there. But
licensed out
yeah,
under contract for a specific game or whatever.
Same with
exactly. But I don't think they actually own
Geralt.
Sonic.
Same with Geralt and Soul Calibur or any game. You know, it's just licensing,
True.
right? They're paying for
Yeah,
royalties and using the said character for a certain amount of time in
exactly.
certain games. But I think this could be a good move on Microsoft's behalf because, like you said, Benji said, Kojima's gone. Konami is in fucking dire straits right now. They could use a bailout from Microsoft. Honestly, they could use a bailout. They still have good IPs. Okay, like we said, they still have Silent Hill, they still have Metal Gear, and they have a lot of other games that are very viable. They could make exclusives, like Benji said. They do need exclusives. Same with Sega. I don't. You know what? I think it's only Konami that's going to go through. Sega's not going to go through. Sega's going to be asking for a lot of money, and Microsoft's probably going to be like, "No, we."
Yeah, but Microsoft got that kind of money though. If they put
Oh,
7 million on just one game, I mean,
yeah. On one,
I'm sure
just
they
yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
One
trust me. I
studio.
think, I think they got the money to buy Sega for sure. Which I think they should
But
definitely go for Sega
you
instead
think
of Konami.
they're gonna buy Sega and they're gonna buy Konami for like what 7 million? Let's just say 7 million a piece. Seven
First
billion,
of all,
sorry, billion.
I
It was
know, but
billion.
I'm just saying, if I was them, I wouldn't buy Konami. If I Konami, I would definitely buy Sega though.
What are you talking about? They would miss out on those Binko boxes.
The Binko boxes.
And those
Exactly,
slots,
exactly
those
why they shouldn't
The
slots,
buy it.
slots. Don't forget about them
those
slots, bro.
slots.
Don't forget about that. Don't forget that about that mobile scene that
Oh God.
Konami thought
Man,
was
the
going to
game
be hot.
industry is hitting
That's what I'm saying.
the
Exactly why
gambling.
they shouldn't buy
Do
them.
Listen,
you think
Konami
this is
don't make
why
no dang
Microsoft
sense.
is buying Konami?
No,
Because of
they're,
gambling mechanics and loot
no,
boxes and all
no.
that shit?
They're buying it to bolster their sales in Japan
Exclusives, okay.
because they have done terribly in
True,
Japan.
in Japan, yeah,
They have not
they do
done well.
sales.
They have not done well. Is it in this one? No, sorry, it's in
Yeah.
the other
No, it's
one.
in the other
Yeah, it's in the other
yeah.
one where it actually gives you numbers how they've done compared to the PS3 and PS4. And
Listen,
PS4 and PS5. It's right here. Let's see. So they've sold around 1,500 units of the Xbox Series X and just 10 Xbox Ones during the last week of February. That's
oh
abysmal
my
because, in
God,
contrast,
that
3,000
is an
PlayStation
abysmal.
4s, 3,000 PlayStation 4s, and over 33,000 PlayStation 5s in
Yeah.
That's
comparison.
Yeah.
crazy,
And
bro.
Nintendo Switch's leagues of its own does really big over there,
Yeah,
78,000 units. So Xbox needs to get wants a foothold in that Asian market
Because
because right
you have
now
to
they
think
got
about
none.
yeah, you have to
Basically,
think about the fact that the
yo,
Japanese people are very brand loyal. Very brand loyal.
yes, I was just about to say that, bro. They only
Yeah.
buy shit from their own people, bro. So
hmm
it's
It's
I
all
don't
about
know,
brand
man.
loyalty.
Listen, they no, they need to make somebody from Japan or somebody like a head over there. That's the only
Of
way I think they're
Xbox.
actually gonna go buy the game. Because if they don't put somebody as the head of Microsoft over there, I don't think they're still gonna be buying shit from there, bro.
well, they probably do.
And in my opinion, they should definitely invest in like gaming companies from them too. Just
Japanese
like I
gaming
was,
companies.
yeah, because I think that'll be the best way for them to kind of get in, like invest in them, and then they will probably invest back in you. So that would be the best way. So I guess them getting Konami might not actually be a bad idea. Who knows? By my opinion, they should definitely go for Sega. 'Cause
All
Sega
right,
got
so
a lot of like kiddie games and a whole bunch of other things.
viable IPs, yeah. Viable IPs.
Yeah.
Well, Sega already has a lot of brand recognition. Hopefully, will serve them well. Hopefully, they'll serve Xbox well. Only time will tell if they decide to go through with the purchase or not. We'll
Hey,
see.
Phil Spencer got all the money to spend right now, so let him go ahead. Swipe the card,
Listen.
yo.
They
Keep
they they
swiping.
made a very big deal. They sealed a very big deal last year, so they might not have the cash to buy two
Yeah,
studios.
exactly.
They may
Unless they sell as much boxes, Series X's and Series S's, but right now it looks like the PS5 is way ahead. They're
Hey,
selling much more.
I know, but for them
thank you,
to sell
scalpers. I
to,
can't find any bastards.
I know the damn Skyfall, so I can't get nothing either. But all
Listen,
I'm
I'm
just
trying to
saying
get a
is,
PS5 before Eternal. That's all I know. So these scalpers need to stop.
Hey man,
all I'm saying is, Mike, for them
world,
to sell,
world
they
out
need
there.
to make an amazing games. Right now, when I look at Microsoft, there's no game that makes me want to get it.
There's that scoring
I,
game. That game looks crazy.
not to me. I'm just keeping it a buck.
Hmm.
I looked at that game like, okay, cool. It looks creepy and shit, but like,
What, Eternal?
no,
Scoring
the Scorn
for the
game.
Xbox.
Oh, that's a trippy ass freaking game, bro.
Yo, remind me of Alien.
Like I remember the
Excuse
first
me.
time when I saw the Gears commercial, the first original Gears. I saw
Oh,
that, and within the
that was
first look,
crazy.
it made me want to go get an Xbox. See what I'm
And
saying?
you did. You
Microsoft,
did.
yes. See what I'm saying? Microsoft don't got that like that vibe or that
Benji,
mystique anymore,
you're
man. See what
absolutely
I'm
wrong.
saying? What?
I'm sorry, I have to disagree because there are 24 IPs, new coming IPs to Microsoft, including Hellblade, which is it won like so many awards last year
No, no,
or the year
Dwayne.
before. My
Dwayne,
bad.
I think you're missing part of the conversation where he didn't say they didn't have anything coming. He said that nothing interested him from Xbox.
Interesting. Oh, interested
Right
him.
now,
Okay,
Yeah,
that's what
my
I'm
bad.
saying. All I'm saying is the original Xbox, the first time I saw the Gears trailer, it made me want to go get one
Oh,
immediately because
okay.
it had a certain style of vibe and it looked greedy. It looked sick. Nowadays, when Microsoft drop previews or nothing, I'm just looking at it. I'm like, man, okay, cool. Like there is a certain mystique that's like missing from them, and I
doesn't have
don't know
that wow
why. But
factor.
yes, it's like
Doesn't give you
Not
that
they
wow
need
wow
to
factor.
get
factor.
back
Yeah.
to that. They need to get back to that wow factor for people to start buying their shit again. Because Sony still does it. Because every time Sony's about to release something new, they take their time and they prepare, they suck you in with everything, and then they drop it on you like bam. You be sitting there like, oh shit, I need that motherfucker right now.
I'm getting some feedback from
Xbox don't
someone.
do that. Yeah, I'm hearing somebody in the background.
Feedback.
Yeah.
I don't know where it was coming from, but
Chris.
Yeah,
I got a ghost in my house. There. That answers it.
so I got the ghost in my
got a
house.
ghost. Got a ghost. Well,
Yeah, but I'm
we'll just
hoping.
see what Xbox go
Yeah,
do.
yeah, and I'm hoping they do a big event and they release a couple of their bangers on us, so everybody be like, okay, Microsoft is back in the game, man. They dropping AAA shit on your ass.
I think
That's
what it
what
is,
I'm waiting for.
they probably just need like just different. They need to market it a little bit differently. Give it that wow factor
Yeah.
because I'm pretty sure all
Yeah.
the games that they are IPs for them, they'll have those action scenes. They're just not necessarily showing them. They're showing the slow, easy kind of okay,
It's
it looks good. Where's the drag me and the pull me in the action, right?
Exactly.
I think they're just drip feeding it because right now none of the IPs are fully like all in
Finished.
development, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, all in development. So it's just drip feeding slowly but surely. Now we've seen Hellblade, we've seen what else did we see
No,
that's
no,
exclusive, right?
we really haven't seen much about Hellblade though.
No, we haven't. We haven't.
We seen like a screenshot of a picture. I think as last
No,
time
no,
I
no. But
checked,
they released a full gameplay trailer.
Yeah, they did.
Well,
they did.
in game, yeah,
Well, it says
No, I haven't
in-game
seen that.
footage, but
in
Yeah,
game
but
footage. Yeah,
I think it was
no, but
pre-rendered.
I know, but in-game
it was
footage
pre-rendered.
means
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, that's what I mean. So I want to see like actual like a gameplay or something. And then the last time they did an event, all they show us was it Scotland. They show us like a land of Scotland or where it's something they were shooting from or some shit like that. And I'm like,
Greenland,
okay,
Greenland.
yeah,
Yeah.
Greenland or something. I'm like, okay, we didn't really need to see that. You could have waited till you actually had something to show, which was
Mm-hmm.
BA. So it was literally like I think it was under a minute. I'm like, that is your biggest game and you only spend like under a minute on it. Like Sony don't do that shit. You see what I'm saying? It's your biggest AAA exclusive right now. You should have taken your time to suck people in with it. And the guy just came like, oh, we're shooting from wherever, and that was it. I was actually waiting for something amazing. So I mean, they still got a chance to blow our minds away. So let's wait and see.
And they definitely will blow our minds away. They definitely will. But we will move on now to our final topic. And one topic, we don't talk about it a lot. We don't give Nintendo a lot of love. But, there have been rumors. Like since last week, I started hearing some rumors actually about Nintendo with a new project already. But by the looks
You
of it,
mean a
looks
new
like
system?
Yeah.
no, it looks more like it sounds more to me like a mid-generation thing. Like
Switch
the
to.
PS4 did the PS4 Pro, and the Xbox did the Xbox Series. What was it? I cannot remember for the life of me. Xbox One X. That's the thing. Yes, the mid-generation upgrade. So the next thing is for Nintendo is the Switch Pro. That's what that is. sounds like May release before March 2020, featuring 4K support and an OLED screen, which for Nintendo to do 4K is a big thing because usually they don't give two hoots about no graphics. They're all about that gameplay and that experience, which they consistently deliver on that, and also their little the gimmicks associated with that. They haven't put out like what we would call a normal console since the GameCube. Yeah, they haven't had a normal
Pretty
console
much since the GameCube.
since the GameCube. It's been motion control. All like the Wii U had this big screen, weird thing. It's crazy. So what y'all think about this? I know none of y'all big Nintendo heads anymore. What y'all think?
To be honest, man, let's give respect where respect is fucking due, man. You know what I mean? As kids, we all played Nintendo. You know what I mean?
Oh, 100.
And
Game
the
Boy.
thing
Most
is,
definitely, man.
yeah, you know what I mean? And
I mean,
from,
I still do. I still got my 64 over here, so it ain't no joke. Much respect to them, no doubt.
exactly. And the thing is, too, is like, you have to give them their respect and their dues because they've been doing this thing since 1980s.
Since
Yeah.
before we was born. Well, before I was
Since the
born.
70s. Since the 70s, no? I think
No,
they
I
were
don't
the
think it was-
first.
No,
Well, the
no,
thing is,
I don't
though,
think it was that deep.
They started with Mario Jumpman around
Yeah.
the 80s, I believe. I'm not too sure. Could be in the 70s. You could be right. But the thing about it is, the one thing I like about Nintendo, they're very authentic and they keep
Yep.
consistent.
Yeah.
You can't hate on that. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, they don't have the specs. Yeah, they don't have the extra bells and freaking whistles. But at the end of the day, their specialty is gaming. And they're going to be here forever, man. They're like the template of video games. So I don't see them going anywhere anytime soon. You know what I
I
mean?
mean, as long as kids are being born, Nintendo's always gonna be around, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, and
Kids always
just for
gonna be there
reference,
for that.
1983 was when the first Nintendo
Yeah.
was put out. 1983.
And I
God
remember their
damn.
slogan, playing with power. Jeez.
Yeah.
Fun, man.
But no, this is cartoons, you're absolutely right. This
Hey, you
is
gotta
this is the OG in the room. For real, 100% OG in the
Because
room.
you gotta realize Nintendo is part of pop culture. You hear it in movies, you hear it in TV shows. Shoot, they even had their own cartoons at one
Yeah.
point.
Man, wait,
They did.
have you ever seen the movie? I think it's called Ready Player One or whatever.
Yes,
Yes.
I
Yeah,
did.
Yes.
that was a crazy movie. Yo. When I saw, I'm like, God damn, it has so much characters, yo.
Nintendo,
So,
yeah.
Nintendo
yeah,
created it. Yeah.
Nintendo put it up in there,
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, and they're all iconic. They're all
Yeah.
iconic.
Yeah,
Even
well,
even if you're not a gamer, it's iconic. Everyone knows Mario.
Yeah,
Everyone.
Exactly.
even
Everyone knows
even
Mario,
your grandmother and your
Zelda.
mom knows
Yeah.
knows Nintendo.
Listen,
Everybody
Exactly.
plays
we
video
all grew up with our parents saying, "Stop playing Nintendo. It ain't no Nintendo we playing.
games.
We were playing
Exactly.
Sega, but it was always Nintendo. Stop playing the Nintendo."
I know.
Yo, dead ass.
Oh man.
Turn off the Nintendo, man.
All right, gentlemen. Besides that, what do you guys think about the new Pro or whatever's coming out, and what piece of hardware? You think Nintendo is actually gonna?
It's good on them. Like they. Uh,
Well, at the end of the day, like it goes back to the part of the history we got lost in a little bit, but
Yeah.
they stopped trying to compete for top graphics a long time ago.
exactly.
As far as I'm concerned,
No.
they stopped competing with the other systems from the Wii.
Yeah,
They're
but with
like,
me,
okay,
it
so
does.
we can't we're not going to compete graphically with the PS2 and the Xbox and stuff like that. Forget that. We're just going to do our own thing and create great games. And you see that like in their library, they do have great games. They've been putting out Mario forever.
Oh,
Like
I know, but
80% of those games are good. 80% of those games are good games.
With me,
Right.
it does make sense though. It does make sense why they kind of go for like the lower end kind of systems because it's kids that's playing it, and kids they ain't got like what kid have like $700 right now to go buy like if like let's say Nintendo make a crazy system to keep up with PlayStation. There ain't no kid out there with $700 going to buy Nintendo right now. Or imagine some kid going to their parents like, "Dad, can you buy me Nintendo?" It's like, man, check the price. It's like almost $800. Like, the man will be like, "You crazy?" So it makes sense why Nintendo always go for lower end and way much affordable for kids.
And the thing is, though, like the games that you mentioned, like, come on, Smash Bros, freaking Mario Kart. You know what I mean? Like these games are like, and they're so
Splatoon.
yeah, they play and they're playable. GoldenEye, like, come on, man, these are like
Oh, yeah.
playback
Yep.
classics, man. So they know what,
Also,
yeah.
one thing is Nintendo games release with the most little glitches. Let's be
Yep.
real. How
Yes, they
many
do.
times do we hear in how many times we hear a Nintendo game release and it had bad
Never.
glitches and stuff?
That's the
Rarely,
thing. I
Never.
right?
don't think so. I'm trying to think
Exactly. That's
like
what I'm saying.
I'm just
I'm trying to
I'm
think of one. I'm like, when? Like, I don't remember a Nintendo game having the crazy glitch or some bug in it that people complain about so much.
like Breath of the Wild, Zelda Breath of the Wild, like their biggest open world game and the first Zelda open world one. I don't
Skyward
remember.
Sword. Was
I don't-
that Skyward Sword?
that was the first.
Wasn't it Skyward Sword?
Well,
Mhm.
no, Breath of the Wild was the
No,
big
I think it
open
was
world
Breath of
one.
the Wild. Yeah, it was like,
Skyward Sword was the one on the Wii U, the
Oh,
previous one. But yeah,
okay.
I don't remember hearing any glitches on that, which is crazy. So it's the Pro will only make all those games look so much better. It's getting a 7-inch OLED screen, which is pretty,
4K.
which will 4K output capability,
Yeah.
right? Which is very impressive, as I said.
The thing is, Nintendo has a replay value.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, they're also improving the battery life. Before I forget, they're
Oh, yeah,
also
okay.
improving the battery life for when it's
So,
mobile.
sorry,
I
may I
mean,
say something?
yeah, sure,
A
man.
lot of people are comparing this to the original the base PS4. Like, I mean, graphically and not graphically, but like hardware wise. A lot of people are saying that this is going to be exactly like or somewhat comparable to the base PS4, which is it's impressive. I mean,
I mean, it's
seriously, it is very impressive for the
For a
Nintendo.
handheld, for a handheld,
Yeah, exactly. For a handheld, yeah, for a handheld. PS Vita. I mean, what happened to them? You know, like look at the fact that Nintendo has literally outlasted PlayStation and whatever fucking Xbox comes up with. I don't even
first
care.
of all, I don't know what you talk about. PS Vita had an amazing graphics and it's a crazy good system.
But what
Just
they're dead
listen,
now,
man, I
bro.
have
They're
peace, bro.
dead.
Don't be
I
dissing
know
my
it's
Vita,
dead.
man.
It's dead.
Don't be
It's dead.
dissing
So
my
Doesn't
did
mean it
I. I
wasn't
had a.
great.
listen.
I had a.
Anyone who tries to compete with Nintendo and handhelds has been crushed. It doesn't matter.
Exactly.
It does not
Exactly.
matter how good your thing is. I have a Sega Game Gear. It was the first handheld in color. It was massive. It got crushed by the Game Boy with no color.
Well,
Are you kidding?
first of all,
Come on.
PS Vita was way too expensive and it didn't have much games.
Got
Nintendo
it
already
got
got games.
crushed by Nintendo. That's what I'm telling you. Do
Yeah,
not try to
exactly.
compete. Do not try to compete with Nintendo when it comes to handhelds. They will slap you up. They'll chew you up, spit you out.
This is why they know they have that niche, right? They've cornered
Right.
that niche of the market, and
They've
this is why
cornered
they
the
don't
handheld.
try. Yeah,
No,
Listen,
man.
their
It's
only
just
competition is mobile games because everyone has a
no.
phone. That's the only
They
reason
have
that's competition.
yeah.
no. But the thing is, they have the perfect games for like handhelds. Like the PS Vita thing was trying to do like hardcore games on handhelds, which wouldn't work. I remember trying to play Call of Duty on it, and it was so hard. I'm like, what the hell? Like Nintendo have the perfect kiddie platformers just for handhelds. Nobody wants to be sitting on the train playing Call of Duty. Let's be real.
Bro,
That's a stressful
tried-
I ain't trying to
situation.
do that. Exactly. I ain't trying
you
to do
remember the
that.
PSP?
I don't
You
mind
remember the
playing
PSP?
Mario sitting on the train.
Yeah, I
I
remember
could do that
PSP.
in there. I don't mind playing Smash Bros. Sitting on the train. But no way I'm going to be sitting on the PS Vita playing God of War or something on the train. Like that's crazy.
Boy,
Hey, man, I played God of War
I
PS
know.
Vita. God damn it.
nah.
I did too.
No, could
I
you
played all of
but
them,
can you
which was
imagine
amazing. But
you on the train, and you in the scene where you getting the girls, right? And someone watching. Someone over your shoulder watches like, what the hell are you playing?
Sometimes I really
Is you playing
I
some
tried-
porn game?
I tried playing Medal of Honor on the PSP.
Oh, that would have to
I'm
be
talking
hard.
about way back in the day. Oh yeah, it was fucking miserable.
That's
I
nuts.
died
Of course.
I died, man. Seriously, that was like, and I don't even know how they ported it. Honestly, I tried playing Siphon Filter,
Oh,
Medal
God.
of Honor.
I played
Yeah,
Siphon. I enjoyed playing Siphon Filter on there.
I liked Siphon
Yeah,
Filter, but I didn't like it on the PSP. And the PSP
Yeah.
for me, the PSP was like just for hearing music and watching videos. I never played
the
it for. I
best
never used it
games,
for gaming.
I guess I'm the
the
only one that
best game.
enjoyed it.
I actually did too, Chris.
Oh,
But
no,
the
we
best
all
games I
enjoyed
played
it.
on it,
Yeah.
but to me, the best games I played on it was Desta and Killzone.
I have.
On
I
the
remember
Vita or the
playing Killzone.
PSP?
No, on the I think it was the Vita, the PS Vita. I
Okay.
remember playing
The Vita,
Killzone on there,
the Vita was much
which was
more improved,
amazing.
right?
Oh, no,
Yeah,
it's a great
Yeah,
system.
much. There we go.
It's a great system. It just can't compete with Nintendo.
yeah,
But
it
you
just
see,
Yeah,
can't
that's
compete.
true.
this is why we don't talk about Nintendo too much. Listen, we could stay here all night talk about Nintendo because we grew up with that. Has that super nostalgia factor.
Yes,
Okay,
Oh, fuck.
super
And look at
nostalgia
look at the
factor.
fact that they're actually
is in its
releasing.
own league. Like
Go ahead.
to me, I would say this. No. To me, I would say anytime it comes to gaming, Nintendo is in the Hall of Fame. It could never be touched. It's just up
Yep.
there, and it's staying there for the good of gaming. Period.
Yep.
You can't diss it. You can't talk trash about it. Just leave it up there. Because anybody that know gaming has played Nintendo some point in their life.
I remember one
So
point
they-
I remember a time they had a commercial where everyone was screaming Mario, and then it zoomed out. You see like
Yeah.
the world of Mario. I'm like, dude, you know they're going places, bro. When you see shit like that,
Oh
Mario,
man.
Mario. I'm like, oh my god. I
All
remember.
right, Dwayne, go
So
ahead.
the first three releases for the new system or new hardware is going to be Mario Golf Super Rush, Splatoon 3, and an HD remaster of Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword.
Ooh.
And I'm excited for that last one though. I might just buy a handheld Switch whatever Pro just for Legend of Zelda. Honestly,
Well,
I don't.
You have time to save up. 2022
Yeah,
March is when it's
2022.
predicted.
Yeah, man.
When it's predicted to come, 2022 March.
But do
Yeah.
you guys actually think it's going to be a Switch or it's going to be another handheld?
No, it's gonna be the Switch Pro. I think it'll just be
It's
an
going to be the
upgrade.
Switch Pro.
Yeah, it'll just be an upgraded version of the Switch because it's mid-cycle. The Switch only came out 3 years ago,
3 years ago, yeah.
or two or 3 years ago. So I can't see Nintendo making that massive investment to develop a whole new handheld console because I know they said they stopped supporting the Nintendo 3DS last year, and that's because the Switch is mobile, right? So that only makes sense from a business standpoint. They got their main console and their handheld in one, which reduces their manufacturing costs too.
Yeah.
And also I'm hoping they build an online community where you could go, like you see how we could play cross-platform
Pokemon.
games right now, right? So I'm hoping they would join that environment, and because I remember they were trying to put like Call of Duty on Nintendo back then too, if you guys remember.
On the Wii? Or
Yeah, on the
what was
Wii.
that,
No,
on the Wii?
I think on the Wii. Yeah, I remember there was a certain point they were trying to put like Call of Duty on it, or even Skyrim. I believe they were trying to get Skyrim on there too when Skyrim came
Skyrim's
out.
on
Wow,
there.
but
Yeah, Skyrim's there
Skyrim's
on
on
the
there
Wii.
now. Yeah,
Call of
so
Duty
yeah,
is not.
The thing
that's
is,
what
too,
I'm
you can
hoping. I'm hoping this new system is going to be able to run those games, so we could play cross-platform with some Nintendo players. I wouldn't mind that at all. So
That would be nice,
hopefully, yeah, that would be pretty cool if they could do that.
Cartoons.
Yeah, man. Big ups to Nintendo, man, for running this long, man. So I look forward to some of the. They need to bring back Punch Out. I want to play. Punch Out. So that
Why
was
do
my.
Why do you want to do
one
that
of
to
my-
yourself?
Huh?
Why do you want to do that to yourself?
Listen, man. Punch Out is the game that I need to beat, bro.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, he plays Cuphead. Okay, so that goes to show.
Yeah.
I would have fucking sat there and squeezed my balls if I played Cuphead. it's
That
hard.
game is hard. Yeah. So,
Cuphead
Yeah,
is
that's-
fucking hard. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, so's Punch Out. When Tyson's on that
Exactly.
screen.
Yeah.
I don't
Come
know.
on, man.
Yeah, man.
You don't like yourself,
Listen.
huh?
No, it's a difficult game, man. I'll say something. I need as soon as I beat Punch Out, I'm satisfied. That's it.
That's so
Listen. You could beat it right now. You download that emulator, play that on a computer, and put in all the cheats you can, because that's the only way you go win.
that's so horrible. No.
Hey, listen, if they put the old killing instance on there, who knows? That might make me get it. So
Mm.
is the reason why I still got my 64 right here. So
You mean your
if they
SNES?
put, yeah, my SNES. So if they put
Oh, yeah,
old
okay.
killing instance
Not
on
a
there, I'm
64.
definitely on there, man. No.
That's
I have a
so
64 and a Sega Genesis still, so they have tough games. But
Yeah.
yeah. So we're gonna cut the nostalgia trip. We're gonna cut that now, because as I said, we spent all night here reminiscing, talking about these classic games and some hard games we have not beaten because they were just so hard.
Golden Axe, yo. You just put some
stop.
Golden Axe on there.
See, stop it. Stop it. You know, there's certain games that come up in every hard game list, and those, those are one of them.
Yeah,
So
man,
that's it. This is still gaming. We're out. Make sure you like and subscribe to our YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook page.
Yeah, man.
Check it out. Gentlemen, sign off if you please.
Just a sign off,
Wayne's
if you
World.
please.
Signing it. Thank you.
Signing out.
Yeah, man. And all the way down here to the foot, man. Check out my Instagram page and all that greatness. I do some
And his
drawing
OnlyFans.
and shit, man. Listen, I don't know what he's talking about, but check out my Instagram page, man. To the foot. It's like how it's written right on the corner, right over there. See, yeah, wait. Yeah, right there. Yeah, right there. You see my hand? Yeah, right there. Go check it out. Let's do the damn thing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, man. Stay blessed, yo. And survive COVID, man. Survive COVID. In the name of gaming, survive COVID. Why you sitting there staring at me for?
Cartoons? Oh, the man. Oh. I thought you froze. Yes, you just signed off. Bro.
Oh man, this man.
Am I still
Bro,
moving?
Yeah.
I think this is the man that needs to invest in a $580 computer. Maybe I should bring him along.
No, absolutely not.
Exactly.
Sign off.
Hell no, man.
Cartoons.
All right, man. Well, I'm Dr. Cartoons, always on that cartoon hustle, and I'm out of here because my internet is about to crap out on me as we speak.
All right,
man.
Peace.
Say hi to your mama.
Peace.